jersey?
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian. How you guys doing today?
Doing really good. Excited to play the W online. Always some fun action, and I think we could get a win right here.
Yeah, looking forward to getting carried by Miss T.
Yep.
You guys have a nice mixture of a trio of builds here. I think the defense is going to shine in this game.
Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year.
Coming up next, the Celtics taking on the Raptors. For the Boston Celtics, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with a win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Raptors, Celtics, coming up next, right after this. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Brandon Ingram out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Gasol in at the 5 down low. And for the Celtics, the two J's, Brown at the 3. Tatum at the 4, Holiday at the 1, with White at the 2, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. White finds Tatum. Over Barnes. And it's Tatum missing. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Now Ingram. 20 points for him last game against Detroit.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
Now here's Tatum. Over Ingram. Tatum with another miss. Here's Toronto with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
And it's quickly with a miss.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
With 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. So it's Boston now. Toronto making their last shot. Here's White. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Back to Tatum. The 3. Gasol grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Gasol. Takes a 3. Boston pulls it in.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Brown against Ingram. Outside, Brown. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Assisted.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Tatum passes to Brown. Here's White. Top of the key. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Barnes against Tatum. Gasol passes to Barnes. So they take the lead.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Pass to Tatum to stop the drought. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Brown against Ingram. Shoots over Brown. And that one's long.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside White. Back to Brown. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Raptors trail by 5. Outside Barnes. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Brown scanning the floor. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. He's got 5. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And that's a pretty savvy move by Barnes, pulling the defender into him.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
First free throw is good. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to White. The 3-ball. Rebound Toronto.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
And that one's good. Gasol.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Tatum with it. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pulls up. And it's quickly with a miss. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Ingram, following the bucket by Boston. Second chance shot. No good at the rim. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Tatum can't hit.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
To the inside, Gasol. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
And Boston calls time here.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Gasol. Boucher comes in for Quickly. R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Walter in for Dick. And the jam by Brown.
That's you on defense there. You can't give Brown this much room for takeoff or it's going to be a problem.
Here's Walter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Toronto, Walter, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Celtics lead by 3. Brown passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Barnes. Pritchard, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now here's Pirtle. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Hauser, covered by Boucher. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Sam Hauser. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Barnes. There's the 3. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston leading by 5. Hauser passes to Horford. Rebound Toronto. And here's Barnes. He's got 5. With the drive. Pass to Walter for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Here's Pritchard. Horford inside. Covered by Boucher. And Horford gets it to go.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Now here's Barnes. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Raptors trail by 4. Now here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
2 minutes. Scotty Barnes.
minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cornet. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Oh, good D by Boucher. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. That ties the game. Walters has got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Lets it go from deep. Colonel grabs a miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And there's Barrett on the assist by Walter. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Cornet. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Pass to Boucher. Oh, there's the alley. At small and power forward, it's Tatum and Porzingis. Peyton Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Queta in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Tatum against Barrett. And it's Tatum missing. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Mobo. Can't cash it in from close range. To the paint. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Quickly. His last outing, we saw him score 22. It's good.
Quickly.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics trail by 4. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Emmanuel Quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra-aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. White, he's checked in for Pritchard. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in from 11 feet away. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And then Gasol with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Back to Quickly. Down low. And then Gasol with with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Tatum passes to Holiday. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Tatum to the rack. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Porzingis finds Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Dick. Toronto leading by 8. Now quickly. 5 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes. Quickly's got 7.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Holiday with the ball. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Gasol. That's his second personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
That's good from Holiday. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Gasol takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gasol's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's White. Yet to see a basket. Kick to Tatum. Tatum drills the three.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Outside Dick. Pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by White. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home.
Look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Now here's Quickly. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. The layup misses. Celtics trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Tatum. Tries yet again. Pass to Keita. Outside Porzingis.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Second team foul.
Toronto on D. 4-point game. Pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holiday passes to Tatum. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Raptors lead by 4. Horford with a steal. Outside White. The shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Gasol passes to Ingram. He takes it in to win the cold spell. The shot misses. Nice D from Tatum.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Holiday taking his time here. Pass to Horford. And here's White. 2 on the clock. 3-pointer Holiday. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Quickly outside. And here's Gasol, defended by Porzingis. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Boston with some changes. Hauser, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Holiday. Here's Dick. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Dick's got his second bucket on the night. Now here's Brown. He's got 7. Pass to Hauser. Here's the 3. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Walter. He's got 9. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Ingram against White. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Brown gets the inside finish.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Raptors have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Boucher passes to Dick. Here's Walter. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Back to Dick. Shoots over Brown. Dick with a miss. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 1. Horford, right side. Back to White. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Right side Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Crafty move. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely.
half comes to a close in a tie game. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The Raptors, 47.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for Toronto, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Emmanuel quickly. Scotty Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Gasol in at center. Now here's Ingram. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Quickly from outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Ingram with the ball. Porzingis picks him up defensively. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive board. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Quickly against Holiday. Pass to Gasol. Back to Quickly. Pulls it in from the elbow. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Now here's Holiday. 6 points for him. From deep. Porzingis. Tip back in for 2. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Quickly outside. Pass to Gasol. Outside Dick. The 3 is up. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Brown with it. Covered by Ingram. Brown inside. He's against Gasol. And Gasol with the block. And he recovers it. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Ingram. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
He's just basically a body out there right now. Nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Ingram. Brown can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside White. Kick out to Brown. Three-pointer. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Once defensive weakness in Brown's arsenal. Now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Quickly against Holiday. Gasol. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. On the wing, Grady Dick. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Holiday against Quickly. Holiday passes to White. The kick to Tatum. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Cadis checked in for Boston. The Raptors also with a sub. Abaji's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Now a timeout called by Toronto. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Grady Dick. Quickly from outside. Pure from three-point range. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Now Brown. He's got 14. Tries a 10-footer. Connects. The jumper drops. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Ingram into the lane. Boston pulls it in.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Tatum passes to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. VA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
And BA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
And he makes a first.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Dick. And both free throws good for Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Tatum with a steal. Brown against Barrett. Left side, Brown. Pass to 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. And here's Brown for 3. Offensive rebound, Celtics.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control of the offense.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Walter comes in for Quickly. Here's Boucher. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford. All right, guys, what do you think? about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
The free throw drops for Boucher. And Boucher drops them both. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Pritchard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Cornette passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. Pritchard's got 5 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Brown against Barrett. Pass to Abaji. Shot from the wing. And he nails the jumper. Abaji's gotten his first points in this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
And he knocks down the first one.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Horford hits them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Walter. There's the block. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of the game.
to the floor.
Tatum, he's checked in for Cornet.
Tatum.
Celtics lead by 9. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Sam Hauser at the line for 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Celtics lead by 7. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Drew Holiday out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Pritchard.
Toronto foul. Dick. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Holiday. Horford with it. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Barnes against Holiday. Barnes passes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Looking to get it going. And Tatum fires one home.
On that finish, it's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Now here's Barrett. He's guarded closely. Outside Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. From downtown, Brandon Ingram. That one's good.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Holiday with the ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And Holiday powers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Barnes. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking at bombs like that.
Guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Gasol passes to Barrett. And Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Okay, do it, KB.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. All right, time for an injury report. How about an update on Luke Cornett? What's the latest, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation, and the report isn't good. It's almost certain to be a broken wrist. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return tonight, and he could miss lots of games. What a tough break for him and the team, BA.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Raptors trail by 15. And here is Barrett. Pass to Gasol. Barnes with it. This one for three. The rebound, Celtics. Richards got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The drive by Holiday. They kick it out to Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Ingram lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Out to Horford. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless.
Raptors trail by 18. Now here's Barrett. Inside. Here's Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Barrett. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
The Raptors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Tatum against Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Barrett. Puts up a 3. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Ingram against Porzingis. The three is up. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pritchard gets it to go.
Coach said to him in a half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
And so here is Toronto. It's an 18-point game. Now Barnes. Outside Ingram. That's tipped and stolen by Holiday. Outside Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Now here's Ingram. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Gasol at the line for 2.
That one misses. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
Now here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Barnes with the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barnes. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Celtics lead by 19. Here's Tatum. Takes the 3. Rebound Toronto. Gasol's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Ingram on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's quickly. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Gasol up top. Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Holiday.
Hello, Miguel Contreras.
Now here's White. Guarded by Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Derek White.
And he drops the first. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
White hits them both. Raptors trail by 21. Ingram with the ball. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pounded by Tatum. Here's Ingram. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Ingram's got 14 points now in the second half.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's quickly with a miss.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
On the wing, Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Teams try and get physical with Porzingis, and understandably so. He is not having any of it right now.
RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Drew Holiday. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And when healthy, Porzingis is up.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you all.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I know you said you just got into it about a year ago, but do you go into it as a single player, or do you run with a squad when you play?
Both. I like playing by myself. Sometimes I, challenge myself to get my game a little bit better, sharpen my skills. But I also just love to invite some friends and we'll jump on like the 3v3. And it's just a chill experience. So a little bit of everything, I would say.
Oh, look at that. Get in. No, what the heck was that?
Push.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. And for Toronto, they've got Grady Dick. Barnes out there with Gasol. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So, Clark, for teams that might be struggling, is it too early to start thinking about personnel moves?
In general, I would say yes, it's too early, Kevin. But if there are real chemistry issues with the team, then you've got to be willing to pull the trigger and make the move.
Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Dick. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Quickly with it. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
It's Dick on the wing. Nemhard covering. Dick can't get it to go. And here's Indiana. Here's Neesmith. Gets a hand on it. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Halliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Barnes passes to Gasol. Barnes down low. Covered by Siakam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Up top, Nemhard. Covered by Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Siakam for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Gasol finds Dick. It's Ingram on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defender.
Here's Turner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Quickly. His last outing, 16 points for him. And here's Gasol outside. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nemhard, the pass to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Ingram dishes to Gasol, and that one drops.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
Toppin is a Skywalker, Obi, insane verticality.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly looking it over. Kicks to Ingram. And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And that one falls for Ingram. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now the pass to Nembhard. Now Siakam. No good there. Good D by Barnes. 3-on-3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA, he had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year. May have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
The first one falls.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. They're giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Indiana. And it's Ingram missing. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. Passes it to Nembhard. He kicks it to Toppin. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Barnes. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Barnes, right side. Now, quickly. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's quickly. Trailing by 2. Halliburton outside. And the pass to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got his second bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points last game.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Uncle Kano. I just wanted to let you guys know, get out in the sun this summer, but when you come back inside, you need to stop overreaching in the lanes. If you're overreaching in the lanes, it's probably getting you backdoored a lot. Your teammates are having a hard time playing with you. Come find me in the city the next time you load up and come get a dub.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom, and I hope each and every one of you have a great summer. Make sure you go outside, get some sun, bask in the sun a little bit, but make sure you come back on to 2K, check out everything in the city, make sure you check out the W in their season, and if you guys can please let go of L trigger when defending on ball. You will move so much faster left to right, be able to cut things off. Just make sure you try to come find me in the city.
How's it going, everybody? I'm AlexGaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the system that you're currently playing. And if that doesn't work, just go to the blacktop. That way you can work on things like post moves, work on things like drop stepping, or being able to shoot off the dribble, or anything like that. But that's my pro tip for you guys. One shout out I want to give is to my guys over in the smooth ones, also to the guys over at Vegas Inferno. And last shout out to my boy Da Vinci. Appreciate you, my guy.
Welcome to 2K TV, everyone. We are celebrating our wrap party by playing with some community members. It's going to be several members of Team 2K TV integrated with many members of the NBA 2K community. We are so excited to hit Pro-Am today. So let me get started by introducing everybody here, and then I'm going to put everyone into two teams. These people do not know which teams they're on. Let's get into it. All right.
And Toronto calls time here. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
With some changes. Pirtle's checked in for Barnes, and it's R.J. Barrett in for Dick. Matherin's checked in for Indiana. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Matherin at the 2, with Neesmith at the 3. Pascal Siakam out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at point guard. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. Indiana leading by 6. Halliburton surveys the floor. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Here's Siakam. Pirtle with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
McConnell passes to Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
First free throw is good.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickly, he's decisive with the basketball.
Boucher's checked in for Gasol. The Pacers also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And Quickly drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Halliburton. McConnell with it, guarded by Quickly. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Barrett. They grab their own miss. Misses from short range. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Indiana on D. And again, Toronto, no good. To the middle. Here's Jackson. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. And the Pacers lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Quickly. Chalk up 2 there. Quickly's got 9 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Timeout called. The Pacers. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Here are the Pacers now. Toppin passes to Matherin. Barrett against Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
And he can't get the first one.
And an absolute brutal showing from the line so far.
And he's good on the second. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Takes it inside. That ties it up. Quickly's got 11.
That's about activity, determination, Quickly finishing strong.
McConnell outside. That one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Quickly. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
It's Matherin with a drive. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Yeah, this is Matherin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Matherin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Here's McConnell. Toronto making their last shot. On the take. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line,
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for McConnell. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. So he makes both from the line. Toronto trailing. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw misses.
Well, Jakob Pirtle, guys, may not be a stretch big, but what he does well is virtually everything else. He boards it. He plays incredible D, and he's a very good passer.
He does not get the second one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. 59 seconds left in the first. Now here's McConnell. In the game against Miami, very impressive. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a smart pass by...
Indiana leading. We've got Brandon Ingram. He's out there with Walter. And it's Barnes in at small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Neesmith. He had 16 in the win against Miami. Can't hit from in close.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Matherin. He's covered closely. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Ingram against Matherin. Pass to Mobo. Now Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Matherin's got 4 rebounds now. And it's good. 2 points. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Ingram. Here's Walter. Blocked! Siakam, pass to Nembhard. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Siakam looking it over from 13. Turner, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Walter. And here's Gasol. And again, no good by Toronto. In transition, here come the Pacers. Neesmith passes to Turner. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Raptors trail by 8. Now Barnes. 9 points for him in his last game. Down low. Matherin with a steal. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Barnes passes to Gasol, and they pick up 2. Gasol's got 6.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
To the paint. Here's Neesmith, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Pacers, they're slotted in at 9th in the conference, but it's still early in the year. And of course, there's the Raptors, back 2.5 games.
Checking out the Pacers, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track, and once they get a few more games under their belt, the wins will start to come.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Dick. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
This guy is tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pacers leading by 3. Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. On the clock. Here's Nembhard. Fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Siakam, no good.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now here's Dick. 8 points in his last time out. Launches it. Indiana with a rebound. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Fades away. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Well, the contact made that shot more difficult, but Siakam stays with it and makes the shot anyway. Nicely done.
Quickly finds Gasol. Outside Dick. Pass to Quickly. It's picked off. In transition, here come the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Siakam against Barnes. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Nembhard outside to the middle. Here's Turner. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Now here's Quickly. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston. Pass to Nesmith. And here's Mathurin. Nembhard with it. Coming off a 16-point game against Miami. And the shot's good. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Quickly finds Ingram. From behind the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Siakam. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Pass to Barnes. Left side, Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Dick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now here's Nembhard, guarded by Quickly. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Inside. Here's Turner. Back to Neesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Tries again. Quickly with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Well, Brad, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
First one falls for him.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
And the Raptors with some changes. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Gasol. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Barrett subbed in for Dick. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Neesmith. Pacers leading by 10. McConnell outside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Toppin, covered by Boucher. A nice shot by Toppin.
They're really working the paint now.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Here's Quickly. 11 points in the game. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Nembhard. Misses the finger roll. To the inside. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Quickly with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Boucher outside. To the wing, right side. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Nembhard. To the paint. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jakob Poeltl. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
For Indiana, Isaiah Jackson taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Raptors trail by 14. Quickly passes to Abaji. Indiana with a rebound. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. A nice shot by Toppin.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Quickly outside. Barrett against Halliburton. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Boucher.
How about that 7-foot wingspan getting put to work by Chris Boucher? Big time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Halliburton against Barrett. Up top, Toppin. 1:50 left in the first half of this game. Lays it up and banks it in. Toppin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you're talking about a player who can be effective as a roll man or the guy handling the ball in the pick and roll action. Obi Toppin can be a tough matchup, folks.
Now here's Barrett. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Boucher picking him up. They get it back. Toppin. Oh, good D by Boucher. Raptors trail by 14. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Abaji. Fires the 3. They get it again. Here's Pirtle. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Now here's Toppin. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Walter, he's checked in for quickly.
Walter.
Nimhard outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Active defense without the Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton for 3. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Halliburton up top, guarded by Barrett. Halliburton, no good. Here's Walter. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort. effort here today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Pacers, Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Now here's Ingram. Back to Dick. 5 to shoot. And here's Gasol down low. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Quickly, it's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors. Emmanuel, quickly.
Indiana leading by 12. Siakam outside. McConnell outside. Shoots from 12. Turner. Yes. And it's McConnell with... And so it's Indiana winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke,